Welcome, Scorpio, to your reading for January 2025. So I lost my just checking the focus. Welcome, Scorpio, to your reading for January 2025. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. And if this reading does resonate for you, Scorpio, you are interested in finding out about a private reading, you can do so by clicking on the link below in the description. So let's not waste any time and let's find out what's happening for you for the first month of 2026, and Happy New Year to all of you. So we're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. I'm using the Guardians of the Night Tarot for your reading today, and I'm clarifying with the 78 Stories Tarot. In your general energy, Scorpio, we have got the Empress. So this is a card of nurturing, being nurtured and nurturing. It's a card of being at one with nature and the outside world. It's a card of appreciating the simple things in life. It's about getting back to basics. It's also a card of creativity, or a symbol of creation. So it could mean that you are about to begin something new, or you have started something new which you are developing and nurturing and helping grow. In your opportunity, we have got the Ace of Swords. So this is amazing because the opportunity here is for there's a new beginning, a fresh start of some kind. Why is my focus so bad, guys? I don't know. There's an opportunity here for seeing something in a different way. It's like seeing the light for the first time, seeing through the fog, gaining clarity. It's a moment of a breakthrough. It's a moment of understanding clearly without any doubt. The opportunity is there for you to take. The Hierophant is in your challenge. So the Hierophant here for you, Scorpio, is about conforming. It's about conforming to traditional expectations, or having to follow the rules and regulations, which you might find difficult, and you might find it goes against your principles, or what you want, or your freedom, or how you express yourself. But there is something here about having to follow the rules for now. This isn't going to be the way all forever. It is for now. You have to follow the rules and just suck it up for now, Scorpio. In your unforeseen events is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there is something about letting go of doubt, which is unforeseen because it's something that you didn't think you'd be able to get past. It feels like something was sitting with you that felt a bit off, or something that you didn't quite trust fully. And this card comes in to say, no, like I said, there's a clarity coming in with the Ace of Swords, which actually makes everything make sense for you, and therefore you no longer doubt whatever this is, and you no longer feel like you can't trust it. So, and it's not something you expected. You thought, I'm usually right, my gut instinct is usually right, but this time your gut instinct was wrong, but for a very, very good reason. And then we have the Nine of Swords in your advice. So this card is really a card that just says, don't waste your energy worrying about things that you have no control over, or that are not worth your time worrying about. There will be things that you need to be putting some energy into that need a required amount of worry, if you want to call it that. But the Nine of Swords is keeping yourself awake over problems that are never going to be solved, or that wouldn't make a difference if you knew either way. So let's clarify. So the Empress is clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Strength card in reverse, which is interesting. The Queen of Cups is you. You're a water sign, Scorpio. And the Queen of Cups in reverse means that you're having to let go of a certain emotion or insecurity, I would say. There's about a part of you that's insecure, but it comes in with the Empress, which is just putting your time and effort into something that you know is rewarding, or creating something that gives you a sense of achievement or satisfaction. The Strength card in reverse is having to understand or accept that some things are out of your control, and that's your weakness here, but it's putting your time and energy into something in a way as a distraction in order to not think about that or do something that does make you feel positive or like you're making a difference. The Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, breakthrough. This is what we want. This is the opportunity, clarified by the Queen of Swords reversed and the Empress reversed. This is interesting because it's almost as if the breakthrough here for some of you, Scorpio, is that you had your doubts about someone or something, that you didn't think you were getting the full picture or the full story, or you thought someone on the outset, maybe they were just being dishonest. The Empress in reverse is also feeling like you had no right to get involved with this, but the opportunity is there again for understanding that now you know the truth and you don't need to take it any further. It's like just knowing is all you need. You know, it's knowledge is power. You don't need to go and confront someone or make your feelings known about a situation. You don't need to do that. And there's a deeper understanding here that it's like, okay, I know within myself, that's all I needed. The Hierophant, clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Hermit in your challenge. So having to stick to the rules, being confined or restrained by the regulations, not having your freedom for now. It's only for now. The Ten of Swords is I don't know why the Ten of Swords comes in with this card, because it's such a kind of symbol of a difficult ending, and this is not about an ending. It may be that you've had to accept something coming to an end in order for something new to begin. For some of you, maybe. The Hermit is also your time for yourself. It's almost like an energy of breaking free from the crowd and going your own way and exploring your own ideas and visions. And it's in your challenge for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel for some of you, you've been betrayed. You have been betrayed. And maybe there's more that you want to do as far as that's concerned, and that's the challenge. But you can't because you're confined in some way. You're restricted in some way, but that's okay. That's what you're struggling with. The Seven of Swords reversed is clarified by the Two of Wands reversed and the Six of Swords. So you're going to find your way past this, which is what you're not expecting, because it really did feel like a a barrier in your way. It was a stumbling block, whatever this energy was. It's like that feeling of, I don't feel like this story's finished yet until I have my say, until I find closure. But then something else happens where you just realize it wouldn't make any difference. Even if you spoke your feelings or your truth, it doesn't matter, because if anything, it would probably drag it out even more. The Two of Wands in reverse is a change of heart, a change of plans, a change of mindset. The Six of Swords is victory. It's also a feeling of, I can move on from this. I don't need to be in this turmoil anymore. I have a choice to either step away from it or carry on, and you decide to step away from it. The Nine of Swords clarified by the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. In your advice, put your energy into things that are worth worrying about, or yeah, I don't like the word worry, but there's a better word I can't think of right now. The King of Wands is about being, remaining active. It's about your passions. How do you manifest your passions? And the Page of Pentacles is, how do you learn about what is it that you can do that actually help you? This is about learning about getting the most knowledge you can possibly get in order to make everything just click into place, and it will do, because this is about you. This isn't about anyone else, Scorpio. So let's do your oracle. And we are going to do, I don't know which deck I chose. Let's do the Revelation Oracle. Scorpio. So your oracle is excellence. This is a good card, you know. This is however you perceive this and what it's meant to mean for you, Scorpio. But this is so right for that reading, because it feels like this is a time for you to put your time and effort into your thing, which is your sense of pride and excellence and standards. And you know, this is about, does that make sense? It's not a card of perfection. It's just, I'm going to do what I have to. I'm going to indulge myself into something to create excellence. So there's your reading. Thank you so much. As always, Scorpio, thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement, not only now, but over the last 12 months, and how much you've changed my life in ways that I couldn't have imagined, and I couldn't have done it without you. So I do thank you sincerely and deeply from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, enjoy the journey.